Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time reviewing on Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius. Now, as you know, Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius is a 2001 computer animated science fiction comedy film that was created by DNA Productions as well as by Nickelodeon Movies O Entertainment. And I remember seeing a lot of promotional material for this. I remember seeing posters for it, Burger King toys, prizes in cereal boxes, and I never watched the movie fully until now. I remember watching the TV series The Adventures of Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius and remember the Fairy Odd Parents team up, so I don't have a full nostalgia for it. This is me covering it as an adult. So the premise of the movie is meant to be about Jimmy Neutron, who is basically this big idea man, kind of this, has all these inventions he wants to show to the world, but most of the time they don't really work for his favor, and that he's meant to be starting out. What's actually interesting is Jimmy Neutron is voiced by Debbie Derryberry, known for voicing Coco in Crash Bandicoot, and also known for voicing Maureen Murphy in F is for Family. And you kind of got his two other friends, Carl, who is voiced by Rob Perlman, and meant to be kind of a bit of a nerdy dweeb. And you've got Sheen, who is kind of this fan who is obsessed with Ultralord. And pretty much throughout the movie, we kind of see how Jimmy's actions of trying to connect to alien life ends up attracting King Gobot the Fifth, voiced by Patrick Stewart, and after basically him kidnapping all the parents and Jimmy Neutron starting to kind of put two to two together and realizing that the kids in his hometown want their parents again, go out on an all-out mission to rescue their parents. So the movie, I would say, is watchable, but it comes off as a bit of a hit and miss. Again, I get it, the message is about appreciating what you have is there, but it's been hammered down so many times. And it kind of feels like what they were trying to do with the cool kid, Nick, was trying to make him kind of this, making himself this cool guy. Yeah, they could have probably have had him try to prevent Jimmy from reuniting with their parents, thinking this was for the best. They wanted to do it, but it's not there. And pretty much with all the characters that you have, you kind of got Cindy, who is kind of Jimmy's rival, but secretly you can tell Cindy does see a lot of potential in Jimmy. And what's actually interesting in the TV series, they do redesign Cindy's character. And when you've got Libby, she's basically the friend to Cindy. And pretty much the movie does feel like it has something it wants to tell, but it comes off like they really try to throw so much things in. Again, I feel like we've seen this before, where the character tries to move forward from their mistakes, much like Meet the Robinsons. I feel like with the opening that you could have pretty much have had Jimmy sort of making the video and then him getting Carl to come would have made more sense. But again, what's actually interesting in the TV series, King Gobot V actually does return for one or two episodes, but sadly wasn't voiced by Patrick Stewart. And I would say that when the movie does have a soundtrack, it really knows what to do, because when you've got the song Kids in America done by the band No Secret, they actually get this really gentle, sort of steady beat to it. And when you kind of got, Jimmy trying to sneak out at night, I think we've all done this, where we've either been kicked out the house, or kind of wanted to go somewhere, which we can't. It kind of hits close to home. And I also know there were plans to do a sequel, and a possible reboot, with the sequel no longer happening, and the possible reboot being sort of deciding what to do. And yeah, you even got the spin off Planet Sheen that sort of crashed and burned from 2010 to 2013. So I feel somewhere Jimmy Neutron did tell a story, but the film just comes off as a little bit missable. It feels like they really want to tell a story, but it feels like we've seen this before. We've seen the kid kind of be the sort of social outcast. We kind of see parents disappearing and the kids trying to set right. It's been done before. So to me, Jimmy Neutron used his brain and left a slightly average film. So I think the movie deserves a thumbs in the middle. Kind of alright, but kind of okay. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.